Morning. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Welcome to my channel, Cloud DevOps with Asim. So today agenda is to how to host multiple websites on Apache 2 web server. Okay. Today what we will going to do that we will be taking one AWS hosting instance and we will configure Apache web server in that, and we will try to our own websites, two, three websites to host in one single server, and we will see what will be the procedure, what the steps. And before that, let's go to the presentation. So this is a basic agenda. What will be the agenda? We will be discussing about the what is Apache 2, what's the architecture of Apache 2, what the use cases of Apache 2, and what will be the advantages, conclusion, and how to host a website on a single server. Okay, the nesting domain pointing to IP address. We will take one static IP and we will assign to our instance. Then the same IP address we will create one subdomain of our server, our DNS, and we will point in that IP address. Okay, and then later we will configure SSL certification for that. So let's go and see what's the difference. Introduction. What is Apache 2? Apache 2 is in the 90s. It has been launched, and it is basically the Apache HTTP server, and it is widely used because it's open source web server globally. It is developed and maintained by Apache Software Foundation. Okay, it's provided web hosting web services from 2 decades. It provides you stability, flexibility, and performance. It is a popular choice for hosting website server contents. What's the basic architecture of Apache 2? It is a MPN, which is multi-processing modules. It's used to handle incoming connection and the client request. What if the incoming connection is coming and the request coming from the client? If you want to search anything for the web server, then that request is sent through web to the server, and the return back again to the user. And HTTP requesting procedure. When the client sends a HTTP request, I mean he wants to access something to the Apache server, it first received by the core server, then core server delegate request handling to various module based on the configuration. Configuration file. Apache configuration is defined in the series of files. The primary file often named as HTTP topic. This I will show you in the lab. So we'll after this theory we'll move for the lab. Okay, so there is defined how to behave and serve content. Handler and the filters, this is another option which is providing you with serving HTML files or dynamic NEP handling PHP file. The Apache web server is basically used to handle static file as well as static websites and dynamic websites. Module HTTP modular architecture allow administrator to add and remove. Is flexible. You can add and remove any features which is not convenient to you. Use cases where the Apache 2 is used in web hosting, internet services, reverse proxy is provided one kind of load balancing. If the users like 20 users suddenly on your website, then it will adjust and provide the load balances, and it will provide all the access to the users as based on the requirement. It's provide reverse proxy also. If you're going to use for the Tomcat and Node.js, then it can be act as a reverse proxy. And content, whatever the content you're going to host the static file in the server, it can be delivered through web all globally. An advantage of that one, first thing is open source. Then you don't need to buy or you need any license to use this one. And the stability is because it has been used from the 2 decades, so it's very stable. The modular architecture, the architectures will allow you flexible remove add any feature, additional features. Security wise is very good. You can assign SSL certifications for this, and you can authenticate, and it's provided security features. Support there is large community, active community for the Apache 2. If there is a stuck or any bugs or something, you can report that. So it is very helpful. It will provide you all the community supports. Conclusion is, then let's go for the lab. Let and see. One more point I want to discuss is that there is always a debate between these two web server, the Nginx and Apache. This two debate is same like iPhone and Samsung. There is a lot of users in globally, and they both like some of they like iPhone, some they like Samsung, and they are stuck by their own point. The same with Apache 2 and Tomcat. Oh, sorry for the Apache 2 and Nginx. Nginx is also very booming up. It's from 2005 something is launched, and it's graphing highly up, scaling up compared to Apache 2. But Apache 2 is very convenient and it has been from the 2 decades variable. So for this case, we will be using Apache 2. So let's go and check how to host in AWS. So let's go and access AWS. This is the AWS console. If you're not aware of how to use AWS free account, so go to my previous videos. There you in the playlist you will be finding that how to create free account and you can access AWS for 1 year free. So let me go into the console. This is a console of AWS. There we have to launch our server. Then we'll be moving EC2, going for the quick launch. We'll be naming as demo server web. Demo server web. We will be using Ubuntu OS. Always remember to select E2 micro, which is coming free tier eligible. So key pair, let me this time let me create new one, so you will not be having like I will be naming like key 123. Okay, let it be PEM. It's downloaded in download folder, you can find there. Okay, let's go. Now we will allow SSH for our access, and then we will allow HTTPS and HTTPS to access from web, so we'll not be wasting some time. So let me quick launch it. Very easy, in few seconds you will be launching your own servers. So let me go, let me click this is a server. Okay, this is a public IP, so I'll be waiting when this pending is changed into start running. So instance is running now. Let me select this one. Now we will go and access through mobile extra. Okay, this is the previous. Let me access this section SSH, paste here, specify the username. The username is the username is Ubuntu. Username is Ubuntu. We will be mentioning Ubuntu as a username. Let me go in the setting, access your private. You have the key is in download folder, you have to access from there. Okay, let me go into. Okay, see, now you are in the server. So let me check anything inside. No, nothing is there. Let me become first as a root user. So this is a root user. First thing we will do that we will update our Ubuntu. Any packages are pending or something, it will be get updated automatically. Let's wait, it will take few seconds. Okay, now the next procedure we will be installing Apache web server. Okay, this is done. Let me go and install sudo apt install Apache 2. This service is already installed Apache. So what we will do enable, you have to enable the service systemctl enable. What you have to enable Apache 2. Okay, so already enabled. So let me check the status of our Apache. It is running state or it's systemctl status Apache 2. See, it's the running stage. There is no error, nothing, you can access through web content. So let's go here and copy the public IP, paste in your web browser. See, it's accessible. Now one task is completed. Now the next task, what is there, we will go and we will make separate directory for our website. So what I will do, let me go to cd slash, this is a default directory, w tab html. Okay, so what we will do, we will create one directory in www. Okay, so mkdir dev dev. Okay, let me see ls. Okay, there is a dev file, so sorry, dev directory. So let me move in dev ls, anything, nothing. So let me create vim index.html file. Okay, if you go in the vim in the dash, then you have to insert if to insert data. Hi, I'll keep some data, basic data. Hi, this is my dev page. Welcome, welcome my family. Okay, escape, you have to press escape colon wq to exit, save and exit. Okay, now the content is already there in this index.html. So let me see what is the content in that. So let me with the cat file. So this is the what we have input all the content there. Okay, this one task is done already. We have created the directory. So what we have to do now, let me see the path where I'm currently now. Okay, see what I'm currently in this one. So what we have to do, you have a created directory, you keep some data in that in the index.html. Now what we will do, we'll make one config file. So to move to the config, the default config is it is in etc apache 2 slash, if you keep their s and tab, it will be automatically done. If you enter a and tab, then it will be here. Let me see what is there. See, here is two default files are there. One is default config file, one is ssl config file. So this is a default. Okay, if you're creating anything, you have to create and it will be showing here additional one after that. The ssl is used for the ssl certification assigned to your server. Okay, this is a default one which is showing the content of this content. Okay, so now what we will do, we'll make one more file with name of dev, because we created a directory dev, right? You remember? So what I will do, vim dev.conf. Okay, so I for insert, I'll not keep any data for this one. I'll tell you the reason for that. Let me save. My motive is to copy this default.config in my dev.config. Okay, so what I will do, cp is a command to copy. So I'll take this file. Okay, where I want to copy this, so I want to copy in my file. Okay, so I'll press. Now that this file data is already copied in this one. Okay, if you see with the vim command, okay, vim.config, so you'll be seeing, see the data is already there. Let me insert I. So now in this configuration file we have to do some additions. First thing what we have to do is, you have to remove this hash. Okay, now here what you have to do, you have to keep your files in this. Now this is a default configuration. So what we will do, we will be editing some configuration. We will mention like dev dot, what's the default website we are going to have. So I'll be using this my htprinter.com. Okay, so this is the thing. Where is my directory is there? If you see, when I show you, it is in var www.dev. Okay, so let me escape wq. This is saved. Okay, fine. Now after the saving, now you already did some addition to that and you're saving that content. Okay, after that what you have to do, you have to inside this .mkdir. Okay, you have to, now let me ls. See, you can see this is the two default, this is the one which you created. Now what I will do, inside sudo, you have to enable this one, sudo inside dev.conf. See, it's saying that enabling the set down, it's already done. What you have to do, you have to start your service. Okay, fine. See, now one agenda is completed, that we made the directory of dev. We added some data in that to display it on the website, and we created what .config, and we have enabled that file also. Okay, enable that site. Okay, the next thing what we will do, we will repeat again the second step. We'll create one more website for that. For that, what you have to do, you have to go back. You have to switch to cd var w. Okay, ls, what you have dev. We'll make one more as a demo. Okay, mkdir demo. Ls, you have anything here? No. Okay, yeah, I'll be moving to demo now. Demo, you have anything here? No. So what we will do, we'll create one file in this also, like vim index.html. So I'll press I'll keep on a high. This is demo page. I'll keep press escape. I'll press select WQ, so it will be saved. Okay, if I want to see the content, just I'll use the cat command. Alas, you can see the same thing. So one more task is completed. I create the directory. So now what I will do, I'll go back again to config file cd slash etc slash apache2 slash s tab a tab. So it automatically will take. Let me check ls. No, I don't have anything file like demo. Right? You have demo folder here, so I'll be using demo dot, sorry, vim demo.conf. So I created this file. Okay, so let me escape. So it is is blank. Now what I will do, I'll do one more thing. I will copy the same content of what I have made here for the dev.config to demo.config. Okay, so let me see with the command now what I have. See, it's already there. Okay, so what I will do, I'll press I'll go here as a Superman. Okay, I'll go, I will take this one, I will delete, I will make demo. Okay, the file, where is the location of the file? This is in the file. What we have is demo. So I'll mention demo. I'll press escape. I'll press semicolon W key. So my task is done. So what I have to do next step? Can you say what I have to do now? Can you try? What was the next step? I think you can catch up. Can you try? Okay, no issue. I know that you got to the point. So let me copy this. Now what we have to do? We have to inside. So we will enable this file demo.conf. So see, this is saying that this is enabling. Okay, what you have to do now? You have to restart. So this is already restart. Let me click now. Okay, so if you check here, you'll be finding how many? 3 files. Okay, config file. One is default config, one is demo config, one more is dev config. So this is the 2 files which is our website. Okay, so what we will do now, we will do one thing. We already restarted our services, everything is done. Okay, this task is done already. We did the website configuration, we provide the directory to it, routing path, everything. Now what I will go, I will go for AWS. Now what I will do, I will provide one static IP to this. Okay, the reason is that if I stop my instance, if I stop my instance, then I'll be using the public IP. So there is no use of that. So I will do one elastic IP. I'll create one elastic IP. Elastic IP is created. Okay, elastic IP is created. Okay, what I will do, I will take this one and I will associate with my instance. What is the instance? This is the one, demo server web. Okay, what's the IP address? Default web. So associate. I will take this elastic IP and I will copy in my subdomain. Okay, instead of copying the normal public IP, I will take this elastic IP and I will copy there. The reason is that elastic IP will never change on stopping or running or pausing your instances. If you're taking public IP, normal IP and assigning to your subdomain, if you stop your instance, that IP address will be gone. so you cannot access your website. So let me go to the instance. If I go to the instance, if I check, see, if I check, the instance IP will be changed. Let me refresh. Okay, see, this is the elastic IP. Okay, 13.126. This is the this which is not going to be changed. The reason is that, see, if you click on this one, the previous public IP, you'll not be finding any data on that one. Okay, if you check with this static IP now, see, it's accessible. That means it will be failed this. Okay, so now what we will do, we will take this one. Okay, we'll go to our subdomain. We will take here directory. It's a god ID. We have website our hosted in god. I'll take a record. I'll take a here, and then I will add dev. Okay, I will create here. I will take custom. I will add like 200 seconds, and I will save it. Okay, so let me go and check if it can be accessible or not. So let me go for the instance. Let's go here and let me type here, not HTTPS. It must be HTTP. See, let me zoom. You have seen that with the demo, it is high. This is demo page. Okay, then let me copy this same thing, copy here and go and paste here. Instead of keeping here, we will paste dev.http. Okay, let me access this. See, this also is accessible. So now you can access two websites with a single instance. So we already hosted and we provided the details in that. So now our content is already there, so which is displaying on our pages. Okay, so this is the thing. So how you can use one instance to display your host your two website or three website, four website. If you want to add one more website, then you have to go the same way like what we have gone here in the same directory, what www. Then you have to create one directory, add index.file or any other file into it. Then you can have all the data in that one. And one more thing, what we can do is that we can go for the site. We can go for the site and we can try to add some of the details like free accessible one. So let's see what is happening there. So let me go to there and check it out. Now what we do initially in our directory, we created one index.html file. There we have given some basic information for our website. Now what we will do, we will try to show some of the free SSS available, free CSS content available in the website. From there we're going to host our website. Let's say our demo is for gym. Okay, you have to go here, let me copy the link, then I'll go back to my terminal, then let me restart this server, or what happened with my server. Okay, uh, we have changed the static IP, do you remember? So that's the reason we have been facing issue. So now I have to access with this one. Okay, just I'll create one. I will add IP, static IP, then 1 2, then I'll go and I'll use a key. This is all the point. If you are changing your IP from public IP to static IP, then your connection will be about. Then in this case you have to go and use your new static IP. So see, we are into it. So now what I will do is I'll go for the directory war or www. Okay, then what I will do, I will see I have anything content here. Let me ls. So what I have, demo. Let me go into demo and host that website. Okay, so what I will do, wget, I'll go to the page. I want to host this content in my demo server. So I'll copy the link, I'll paste here, then I will insert. So now what it will take, cannot write punishment, okay, now what we'll do will be privilege user. Okay, It's very easy. You have to be privileged, sudo so, then you'll get all the details. Okay, now let me check what is their zip file. So I'll use unzip command here to unzip this. Cannot be installed with, okay, we don't have the package. So let me install the package of unzip. Okay, this is done. So now what we will do, unzip 0. Okay, it's taking time. Okay, let me see what I have. I have, okay, I will delete this rm. I'll delete this zip file so it should not make any issue for me. So it's done. I will delete this index.html also. It should not create any issue for me because I have the content which I'm going to host. So okay, done. So now what is left inside is only neogem html. Okay, so now if I go to my instance which I have, which instance I was working, now we direct demo directory. Okay, so let me go for the demo. Let me refresh. Geo html is where, let me check ls where I'm see demo. Okay, so in this case what we will do, I have to provide the path of this. Okay, the path is up to the www.demo.demo, then I have to go up to here. See, now let me see. The problem is that this is all in the directory, it's not in the demo directory. What we have done in the config file is that we have given the path of up to the demo. So what we will do, I will move in this directory. Okay, then I will move all my files from here, plus star to, from the path, from here, from this new html path to var dot demo. Okay, up to here. Okay, now let's see, nothing is there. Let me go and see here. Okay, let me see here. See, I have all the things now. It's already from the directory. I have retrieved from the directory now. Let me go and refresh this one. So let me refresh this one. See, this is a website which we are going to host. You got it? Fine. These are successful. So the next thing what we will do, we will be going and accessing one more website content. Let me this time take any doctor hospital website, or any, what you say, anything else. Let me try any car one, freelancing, or any link. Let me go with the metro mendel site. Okay, let me copy this, copy link. Let me go. What I will do, I'll move to the directory of dev. So I'll go cd dev ls. So I have index file. For that, what I will do, I will just wget the link from which I need the details. So it's already downloading. Okay, so I have this one. First thing what I will do, unzip the directory is retrieved. Let me check. So what I will do, I will delete this index. I will delete index.html and zip file of this. Okay, if you ls now, you'll be finding only this one. So let me go in cd html. Okay, so what I will do, I will move all the content of this directory which is existing here, the path, and to var.dev. Okay, So let me see, you have anything here? No. Let me go back. If you ls here, you will find that everything is here. Okay, so now if you go and check what's hosted on your dev server, so you'll be shocked. Surprise. 1 2 3 go. 1 2 3 go. See, this is the jewelry collection website. Okay, 300. Why I have set to right? Okay, see, this is a website. It's also set to do. Do you see, these are two websites are hosted on our single instance. So now what we will do, we will do SSL installation for this. Now you see here is not secure. Okay, so what you have to do now, you have to make it secure. Then you have to go back to terminal. Then you have to install some of the commands for this, and we will see. We will do some installation, like we will assign SSL certification, which is free service provided by let's say encrypt. So before that, you have to install the packages of that. It's taking time. Okay, it's already done. So now what I will do, I will provide certificate of SSL to Apache my websites, which is subdomain. Okay, what is the first subdomain? That was dev dot, let me copy from here. First was dev dot. Okay, if you copy here, oh my god. Okay, let's go here and only copy this dev dot. Okay, command not found. The reason for the demos of Apache d dev.conf. The problem is cert. Okay, I made a one mistake. It is cert board. Okay, see, this type of error had happened in always with developing side. So I have to mention one email address. So I'll be mentioning like Muhammad at Gmail. So this will be issued certificate for this email address. So if you have any issue, something else, you can contact for them. Do you want to agree with? Yes. Do you want to? Okay, yes. Requesting a certificate for dev. Okay, it's successfully done. So now you can enable it. Okay, fine. Okay, now what we will do, we will repeat the same thing for our second also. Here is the demo one. This time it will not ask you the email address because you already mentioned there. So that's the reason. It's checking the content what is there in the website. Then against that it will be issued. So now our two SSL certificate had been issued. So how you going to verify? You have to move to the directory etc/apache sorry ctd apache 2 then cd site available. Okay, if you check here, see, this is the default SSL config. Now you have demo config SSL config file. Then you have dev la SSL config file. Now let and check it is done or no. If you see here, it's a none. Let me just zoom in. Okay, it's not secure. If you click here, see, now it's showing it's secured HTTPS. So your website is secured and it's SSL certification. So it's secure now. It's all the content what is going from the client to the server, from server to client. It will be all in encrypted way. From here it will be encrypted. From there then it will be decrypted, encrypted, decrypted. This is a procedure. Hope you have done everything fine. You can follow these procedures to access this. The two website has been hosted successfully in our website. Okay, if you have, you can have multiple on this occasions. There is no issue for that. So now what we will do, we will go here. First thing what we will do is that we'll keep it running, no issue. From your side, what you have to do, you have to go in elastic IP, then you have to unassign that elastic IP, okay, and then you have to deassociate and release it, okay. This is a thing you have to do it because it's not coming in the free tire, so you have to aware. Thanks for this episode. Hope you have learned a lot of things. I have like brush up my knowledge also. Thank you very much. Thank you being on my channel. Please don't forget to subscribe and share with your friend, like, comments. If you feel anything to be made on the top, any topic to be made video on that,